There is a very common thought process when it comes to day trading that when you're up big on the day, you should scale back. You should walk away. Well, what if I told you I actually believe the exact opposite? I want to talk about this idea. Everybody always talks about how, hey, if you're up big on the day, walk away, take your profits, don't keep trading. But what if you should keep trading? Let's get into it, my friends. What's going on, guys? Patrick here. Today we're talking real talk, real day trading talk. I know there's a lot of people on the internet that talk about theories and concepts and how you should trade and what you should trade and how you should do it. There's 1,000 videos on YouTube by 1,000 different people with different theories on this, but a very common theory when it comes to coaches and people that are talking about day trading as day trading experts on the internet, they're going to tell you that if you're up on the day, if you hit your profit target for the day, you should walk away, right? That's a very common conception. And I've said that before. I'll say I'm guilty. I've said it before as well. But what if I told you there's a different way to look at it, right? There's a different way to look at it. What I really think about is if I look at my overall stats, the days where I have big profits that I'm green are normally days where I have very little losers. I might have one loser. I might have 0 losers. The days where I have a red day, I have more losers than winners, obviously. But what is this? Like, what is going on there, right? The problem is when you're in the red, when you're having a red day, you're fighting the market's not working, it's chopping, whatever it is, you're taking those losses. Even if you're following the plane or getting stopped out, whatever it is, you're still having these issues because you're just not in sync with the market, or maybe the market's not giving you the setups that you need for your overall strategy. You're not identifying, you're just on tilt, whatever it is. So think about it like this. If you're going to continue to trade when you're in the red and you're going to keep fighting and fighting, you're going to hit your max loss. Like why? Like why would you keep continuing to trade when you're actually in the red? Whereas when you're in the green, let's say you're up big on the day, you're up $1,000, $2,000, whatever it is, there's probably a reason for you being up on the day, right? There's probably a reason because either the market's giving you good setups, the market's trending, the market is just moving in a way that you can identify opportunities to make money. So let's think about it very simply. If you're having a red day, you're probably just on the wrong side of the move. Maybe the market's choppy, whatever it is. But you keep trading. You keep trading because you're like, I want to get the green. I want to hit my profit target. I want to hit that green. I want to hit the green. But what if you actually stop trading? What if you walked away when you're in the red instead of continuing to trade? Let's say your max loss on the account is $3,000. Are you really going to be able to get it down to like 2,000 and then bring it back up to green? Like, is that going to be possible? Have you done that a lot? Or do you have stats that show that you're able to do that? I know personally, when I look at my stats, most of the big green days that I have, I normally either have 1 loss or maybe 0 losers on the day. So what does that tell me? If I go back and I look at the data, it tells me that there really is a very small chance that I'm going to climb back out of the red. If I'm down $2,000 on the day, there's probably a very good chance that I'm going to hit my max loss being $3,000, right? It's just like a stats. If I look at the stats are there. I can't fight it. It is what it is. But I know that if I start out the morning with a banger trade right out of the gate, and then I wait for another setup and I continue to trade, I'm going to have a much better chance of having a big green day when the market is giving me setups. It's giving me opportunities. And I've done this all too much where I make quick money in the morning and then I walk away. Now, I'm not telling you there's nothing wrong with taking profits. Don't get me wrong. But what if on those days where the market's trending, the market's making those big moves, the market's breaking out, it's following through? Well, what if those days we keep trading? Right? There's a reason that you're up big on the day. There's a reason that you're green on the day. The market's giving you setups. You're on the right side of the trend. You're following the trend. Whatever it is, you're identifying the setups. Whereas when you're red, you're probably not following the trend. You're probably fighting them. Whatever it is, you're not in sync. So all these people out there that tell you that, hey, if you're up big, you know, if you're up $1,000, whatever your target is, if you hit your target for the day, walk away. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on this because, again, it's like If 90% of day traders fail, it's probably because 99% of the people that are teaching day trading are also failing. And I'm not trying to throw shade at other people out there, but there's something to think about here, right? Like, we need to have this discussion. We need to have a discussion. If you're watching this video right now, I need you to ask yourself, how many times do you walk away when you're up green? And then how many times do you continue to trade when you're in the red? If you continue to trade when you're in the red, how often are you able to climb out of the hole? How often when you walk away green, does the market continue to go higher, continue to go lower, whatever it is? This is all data that you really need to look for. You need to figure out, like, okay, when you have a big red day, does it normally start out in the red? Do you give back profit? Do you try to battle? Do you keep continuing to trade? Do you get back to green? Like, what is it? Look at your data. Look at what your overall stats are showing you, because they're going to tell you a story. Like I said, if I look at my story, I look at my data, my biggest profit days are always the days where I have very little losers. Obviously, yeah, you know, little losers, big profits. Yeah, I get that. But the days where I'm like 5 and 5, 6 for 6, you know, back and forth, losers, back and forth, giving back profit, whatever it is, those are normally my red days. So those are the days where I need to be like, hey, I need to scale back. If I'm having a red day, I need to scale back. I need to go from 5 contracts to 1 contract and just start, you know, getting little base hits, whatever it is. If I'm having a good day, the market's breaking out, the market's making big moves, I'm going to scale up. I'm going to start out small, start out every day small, right? Start out the day small, wait for the setups to form, maybe add to the winners, whatever it is. But as I start to grow my P&L in the day, like, I'm going to start stepping it up. Start putting the pedal to the metal, baby, pedal to the metal, because now I know that I'm on the right side of the move. The market's giving me setups. The market is giving me opportunities to make money. So I'm going to what? I'm going to look for those setups to make more money, right? If the market wants to go higher, the market's trending, why would I be like, well, it's a really good day. The market's really making good moves. I think I'm not going to trade anymore. I think I'm going to walk away because I'm already up, right? The market's, whoa, it keeps going higher. But I don't want to trade anymore. I don't want to trade it anymore because I don't want to. And then when it's a red day, I'm like, oh man, I gotta get back in the green. I'm gonna keep on trading no matter what. I'm getting chopped up. I don't care. I'm gonna keep on trading. I'm gonna put on as many trades as possible until I get back in the green. So think about that. Think about that really quickly. If you can reverse that, because the thing is, when the market's giving you those setups and you take those quick profits, that's totally fine. Take the quick profits, but there's probably more opportunities to make money on a good day. Those good days only come around, you know, 30% of the time, I'd say. You have a lot of choppy days, a lot of crappy days. So when those good days come, you got to hit it. You got to hit those good days. You got to put your foot to the pedal, to the metal, pedal gas. Put the foot to the gas. Add up. Go. Make those big moves. When the market's giving you setups, take the big moves. Go hard in the paint. When the market's giving you crap, pull back, slow down, take a breather. It ain't working. Don't keep pushing it. But when the market's hot, we push. We get those big profits. That's my theory here, my friends. I'm not saying everybody else is wrong, but I think there is a very good discussion here. If you're up big on the day, there's no reason to walk away until there's a reason to walk away. Keep on looking for opportunities. Keep on getting the money. Keep on making the money. Money. There it is. If you guys ever hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. I'll talk to you guys later on.